Come to my airlines. My red is my emergency, blue is my service. I should have no cracks or leaks of air. Bolt it tight. My electrical line should have no exposed wires. Latch open and close. My spring support for my airlines. Okay. I'm gonna throw this in right now, just in case. Okay. If they ask you, what's your airbag and your shockers over for? It's for my cabin. So if they should ask you, you tell them that, and they say, well, I should have no cracks and leaks on my mini airbag and my shockers over. Bolt it tight. That's it. If they should ask you. Okay? Come to my glad hands. My red is my emergency, blue is my service. I should have no cracks and leaks on my airline. But the seals are not torn or missing or leaking air. My electrical line should have no exposed wires, and the latch opens and closes. My front wall. Top lights turn on and off. Bolt it tight, no cracks, proper color is amber. My front wall, I should have no damages to the front wall, no dents, that all the rivets are not missing. Now I move on to my side trailer. My top lights turn on and off, bolted tight, no cracks, proper colors amber. My side wall, don't talk about just the wall here. Move your hand all the way down.
Sure.
My side wall, no dents or damages to the wall, that all the rivets are not missing. All my reflectors should not be missing. This is my frame, no cracks and no legal welds. These are my rails. My rails should not be loose or hanging. They should ask you why they're loose or hanging, because you're missing rivets. This is my floorboard. No damages to the floorboard. Now I come to my landing gear. My landing gear, my support arms. I call these A-arms. And if they ask you why, if you have a little, why you call them A-arms? Because I do this. It looks like an A to me.
So that's possible?
Bolted tight, no cracks or legal welds. My crank arm should not be cracked, broken, or missing. It's gear driven, 2-speed, one for slow, one for fast. My legs, no cracks or legal welds, well greased. My feet should not have no debris, should be not missing, no cracks or damages. Now I come to my rear brakes on my trailer. Okay, my brakes, my spring brakes. I have 2 hoses, 2 chambers. I have 2 hoses, 2 chambers. 1 hose is for emergency, 1 hose is for service. I should have no cracks, no leaks, bolted tight. My brake chambers should have no cracks or leaks of air. Clamps and bolts are bolted tight. Push rod, no more than 1 to 2 inch plate. Slack adjuster should be at a 90-degree angle to the push rod, no cracks or dents. My brake shoes should have no less or quarter liner left. Brake drum, no oil, grease, or discoloration. Move on to my suspension. My spring mount, it is welded. I should have no cracks. My leaf springs and bushings, bolted tight. Bushings are not missing. Should be well greased. No tears. My leaf springs should have no cracks or legal welds and no swing. My U-bolts, bolted tight, no cracks and not missing. My suspension does not have shock absorbers or airbags, but I do have an adjustable torque arm. The torque arm should not be cracked, no legal welds, bolted tight, the bushings are not torn or missing.